Tomorrow's card release is gonna be gas. Agree. Tomorrow looks sweet. The new Iron Fist is tomorrow. Lin Lee.
Rest in peace. Impressive.
It's a big boy. But it could be Galactus with Destroy Stuff and Electra, that is true.
Minions to me.
Oh, man. That's just good deck building right there, Chip. It's just good deck building right there. Yet another pay-to-win Marvel Stamp card. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up!
Opponent snapped.
Poor Lordy, thank you for the Hawaii 5-0. Did they really boomer snap that? What did you think I was gonna play that Alliance was good against? Like what card is possibly in my output range that the Alliance is good against here? I'm so confused. And they sweat 100% of the time here, right? Like a snap that bad always results in a sweat.
Oh, snap.
Oh my goodness, and the timer down. There are so many awesome flavors in Life Gamer, and you chose salty as the one you wanted to be. So many flavorings you could be savoring. Is douche a flavor? There's a not family friendly joke in there somewhere, but I'm gonna let it go.
Rest in peace.
They could Alliance me on the right. Ooh, doggy. I love when you come for me, Ghost Rider. I mean, this is at least 13, probably more, yeah.
Minions to me.
Bye, Felicia. Hey, that was amusing at least. I want to put the new game mode and the series 4, the new card in it, in perspective for people at home. If you're someone who buys the gold pass in Marvel Snap, the 1,000 gold it costs you to buy the card outright is less than $3 worth of gold. So I want you to consider that dollar amount versus your sanity if you don't enjoy playing high voltage overdrive. And that's how you should think about the event passes in those game modes. Is people always talk about these modes being a grind. None of these modes should be a grind for you. You should play them if they generate joy and are fun for you to play. So, if they're not fun for you, and it is a grind, buy the pass to pass it, or just skip the card that's probably unplayable anyways. I will be absolutely shocked if Dragon Lord is a must-have card. He's probably going to be okay in some type of chamber deck like what we're playing, but these decks existed before him, and they'll still exist after him even without him.
Opponent snap, snap.
Yeah, I know sometimes I feel like or sound like a broken record telling gamers they should play their games for fun, but I really just think it's a message more people need to hear on the regular. This fucking guy. What a busted card, chat. Freaking Iceman. He's so good. Why is he so good? Ready to murder the shit out of this ninja. Evie Nuggets, thank you for the 3 years of support. Thank you, Jeff, for being a great voice in the community and using your platform for what's right. Thanks for keeping me around so I can do what I do. I'm playing the Shulao bounce deck, and Iceman's been an all-star. He's quite good. Ooh, this actually works out pretty well, yeah?
Minions to me.
What a card! Oh, I have enough energy to do this. That's exciting. That's exciting.
There's no strings on me.
Dragon Lord earning his pay, something like that. Listen, chat, find you someone who's as excited about you as Khazar is about these drones.
Oh, snap.
I've been trying to fast forward the enemy waiting to fill their turn because I consume so much YouTube content. Yeah. Yeah, it's very rarely me you'll be waiting for. My family asked what all that grunting was in the last game, and I was so embarrassed I just said I was watching pornography. It's kind of wild. I haven't kept up with this meta, and I've heard how unfair this game is to keep up with, and then I tune in and still recognize like half the cards in your deck despite not having the game downloaded for 2 years. Yo. Yo. The not so kind blunt truth is that the people who complain Marvel Snap has power creep and other pay-to-win issues like that are mostly just saying that because they don't want to admit they're not very good at the game. And it's easier to say the game is poorly designed and pay-to-win and all this other nonsense rather than be like, I could be better.
Minions to me.
I don't think I want to bring back another chamber. I think it's this. Activate chamber, and then we'll play death on the last turn.
Victory.
I've been rubber banding in the 90s with Bounce, lots of close losses, which I think could have been avoided with better play. Still been having a lot of fun with Xiao and Bounce, though. I am currently undefeated in the 90s this season. I haven't played a single game since I made it to the 90s, and those two things might be related, but I would like the record to reflect I haven't lost a game since I made it to 90. I think you could argue that that's a skill diff. It's just, you know. I mean, I don't know that Dragon Lord's doing anything, but this set of games is reminding me that, like, Hela is still a very reasonable playable Marvel Step deck. Dragon Lord's been kind of whatever.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
I haven't lost a card game all year. Man, Eevee Nuggets is way smarter than the rest of us. Busted. Think we just do this before we Corvus? Well, shit. I believe we might be cooked, as the children say. Oh, no, wait, that's good. That's good, I believe. I believe. Nice. I don't think they can compete on the left, yeah? So I think we just do this. And say, hey, you can't compete on the right.
Are ye worthy?
I still believe in
Uh-oh! Nicholas, scary. Benjamin Broad. That's some bullshit right there. Live by the RNG, die by the RNG, chat. Holy. I didn't catch, did this make the 3 full cards too? Because, like, not only was it like 1 in 40 to generate it or whatever, but then they also had to hit the 1 in whatever. Because they had a 5-drop in their hand from Agent Coulson too. Well, Esot only puts created cards into play, so not quite 1 in 6. God, I thought we were so set there too. Unlucky.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Gambit is not feeling so good, boss. Is there a card coming out tomorrow? Yes, we have a playable card releasing tomorrow, unlike today. God damn it, Gambit. This fucking guy. He's making a name for himself. He's definitely got some kind of name. Jury's out on what that is exactly, but it exists.
Minions to me.
Holy chat! Dragon Lord looking scarily playable there. Whew, doggy. Can you believe? Can you believe? I believe, I believe.
There's no strings on me.
Got him.
Victory.
He is a 5-drop that typically gives you a big number to reanimate with Hela. Just a worthwhile consideration. Are we in Dragon Winter? I don't know what that means. Dragon of the Moon is busted. Something like that. Is that an Ant-Man? Weird. Activating chamber does not count as skipping my turn for collapse mine, just so we're clear. We both gambled on that 1 and 1. Ultron again. Maybe, I think they're like Shadow Patriot stuff. We play a little bit of that ourselves. Wow, that was like unironically the best draw in my deck if we operate under the assumption that I'm gonna top deck Hela here, huh? Odin gives me a redraw too.
Opponent snapped.
All right, hit me, dealer.
Ye worthy.
Bopping.
Minions to me.
All right, you can win the center. I accept, humbly and graciously. Copy. And you.
Victory.
Okay, so like, it's funny how long most of this deck has been legal. Like, obviously Chamber's fine for it, and like Dragon Lord is fine for it, but like the other 10 cards in this deck, what's the newest one in them? Is Scar or Corvus newer? And both of those are years old at this point, yeah? It's like this core has been a, I feel like this deck is such a good example of what I always talk about with Marvel Snap card releases and power creep, where like it's a deck where like some recent releases like Chamber and now Dragon Lord are potential nominal upgrades, but the core of what's going on here has been playable for a long while. I think you all, people saying like Blink and Corvus are newer, you should go look up the release dates on it and hurt yourself. Because neither of those cards came out in 2025, just so we're clear. Be injured by the passage of time learning when those cards released. Or 24. Were they really 23? Was Blink and Corvus 23? I genuinely don't know if they were 23 or 24, but I know they weren't 25. Corvus Glaive was February of 24. Okay, yeah, so almost 2 years old. Blink was May of 24. Okay, so over a year and a half. Cool, yep. Half as long as Marvel Snaps existed.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Ooh, piece of candy. It's actually a really bad Jubilee. Our draw's been pretty terrible here. There are not a lot of good hits in our deck.
Minions
Oof.
to me.
The oof size. The oof size, it is large. Why does the oof so large? It's okay. It's okay. I've got Marvel Snap's latest pay-to-win card release in Dragon Lord. It's gonna pull Death or Infinite into play, and it's gonna be great. Holy, theirs is way better. I believe. Daniel versus Cooler Daniel. Yeah, basically. That's fine. Gambit's about to make a name for himself here for us, I believe. Opponent clearly showing off Dragon's Lord's full potential. Absolutely. Cooked. Cooked! Ugh. The Dragon Lord pulling the Isan on the like 1 in 5, and then the Isan adding like 60 points of power is tough nut to crack. We were close here, despite not having any plays till turn 4, yeah? And then Jubilee being exceptionally bad. All things considered, a game with a thin margin. I think there's gonna be a turn 7 this game. And you know why there's gonna be a turn 7? Because we cut Legion for Dragon Lord. Oof. Oof. Our deck is very mediocre against decks that make bigger linear numbers, which a Symbiote Spider-Man deck probably does.
Wakanda forever.
Thankfully, my opponent never draws Artemis here. So we're good to go. I, for one, can't believe we lost. Pretty unlucky.
Wakanda forever.
Inconceivable. Those are the types of games where if you're gonna play a deck like Hela, you just gotta accept those ones and roll with the punches. Just gonna be. They go over the top of you like you go over the top of some other more mid-rangey things. Dragon Lord's definitely felt serviceable inside of here. We're gonna take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, then we're gonna jam some more of this when we get back. Appreciate everybody hanging out this afternoon. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy the daily content, don't forget to hit the like button on whatever you're watching right now. Appreciate the folks that have done that already today. Here thou be dragons. I wonder if Dragon Law is any good in Cerebro 5. We started there. Believe it or not, doesn't really move the needle in that deck. We tried our hardest to color outside the lines before sleeving up Hela. The attempts were unsuccessful. Where do you unlock Dragon Lord at? It is on the high voltage track. I can buy the event pass plus spend 200 extra gold. Which is what I elected to do rather than playing that game mode. Really glad they added the event passes to give us a reasonable way to skip that. Any good high voltage decks? I will have a high voltage decks in the decks roundup. Whenever we do that. How long does high voltage run for? Actually, will there be a high voltage? Is there any reason to win in high voltage? High voltage is usually just a slam your cards type mode, right? Is there any incentive to actually win there? I didn't actually look at how it was structured because I didn't, not really. Okay, I probably won't do best decks roundups then. Usually the dex roundups for those types of game modes don't perform well if there's no incentive to actually win games. You technically get 20 volts, but most of the progress is from completing missions. Yeah, that's how it was in the past.
Opponent snapped.
That seems good for me. We get Merc Merlin here. Gambit's got a big range of what he can blink into here, but we still doing it. The man spider absorbing my deck is worse to play against than Xiao. I actually haven't really played into a lot of Xiao this afternoon. I think we've anecdotally I've hit more destroy than Xiao.
Minions to me.
Oh, who am I putting where? Who am I putting where? I thought you don't like playing this type of deck. I like me a good bucket of glue to eat on occasion. It's not something I'd choose to eat every day, but occasionally you sit down and you're like, yeah, I feel like paste today. It's non-toxic, I'll be fine.
Are ye worthy?
Dragon Lord was in fact not particularly worthy. Elmer's isn't a tier glue. It is, truly. Does Chamber care about face down cards? He does not. So I need to activate him after they're flipped up.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Uh-uh. Yes? Lord Francisco, thank you for the 2.5 years. I hope the siege on your city is done before long and without any more loss of life. It's unfortunate that Lamaria flipped up here.
Minions to me.
Coming for you.
I believe we have died. Someone screenshot this one for people complaining about Shallow. JK, easy game. Easiest fucking game of Marvel Snap I ever played. You wish you were as good at this game as I am, gamers. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Ain't absorbing shit.
Victory.
Imagine having the ability to interact with your opponent. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Wouldn't absorbing man still lose? Oh yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? They would have just had a really big number on the right. They would have had like 10,000 points over here. Gambit needs nerf. It is actually obscene that Gambit hasn't gone back down to a 3-1. I think it was probably fine when they buffed him to a 3-3, but he absolutely should not have extra points of power anymore. Absolutely not. Oh, we do have an OTA this week, don't we? Crazy that's here already. Angela into Domino. What you doing over there, gamer? I don't want a Hela with the Genosha the Strange Academy. Yeah, this is probably a newer player. Oh, yeah. Very much so. How much do we have to play to get card packs? Are you talking about for the limited time game mode? I have no idea.
Are ye worthy?
Minions to me.
Victory.
Pretty close. For reference, there's not much collection level based matchmaking inside of Conquest. Will you make a breakdown vid for high voltage? Absolutely not. High voltage is boring, and I only make content for modes I care about. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, has donated $45 million to the Trevor Project. Ain't no ethical billionaires, chat, but she's really trying. Giving away shovels full of money. Lots and lots and lots. Is high voltage overdrive structured like regular high voltage? Where she ethically took billions from Jeff. That's true. That's accurate. Is high voltage overdrive structured like regular high voltage where you have to log in every 8 hours to maximize the missions? I think it is, yeah. It is, yeah. That's gross.
I'm coming for you.
Minions to me.
Yeah, wait on him. Oh, blink this one. Blinking the Ghost Rider turns it into a guaranteed 12, yeah. To me, buying a bad card is more painful than not having cards. I have 131,000 credits, send help. I assume you mean collector's tokens? So at least 8. Probably more.
Apocalypse.
Demo, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Is it true you could get collection complete just by buying the season pass now? Absolutely. You can stay seasonal cash complete getting every Series 5 card right when it releases, plus build up additional tokens. And if you spend past that on the Super Premium Pass or the Gold Pass, you'll get there even faster. Marvel Snap is both simultaneously releasing the most content it's ever released while also giving access to all of that content for cheaper than it ever has. If you're interested in a breakdown of what that looks like, I have an updated economy video for Marvel Snap in 2026 here that kind of runs through the numbers.
Oh, snap.
All right, and then I'm feeling it, Chad. Dragon Lord's gonna pull this infinite. We're gonna crush him. Order! Order in the cart! I'm not out of line, you're out of line! %40 to get a big point of power here. Alley-oop.
Ye worthy.
Oh, ye worthy.
Victory.
Why didn't Blink work? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, because there was no, was Scar on my deck? No, this was still happening. Was it Chamber? It should have targeted Chamber, right? Oh, she's picked. I forgot she got porked. She totally got porked. Yes, she'll say target failed. Otherwise, she would have blinked the chamber. I think at a minimum, I can at least say the title of this deck panned out to not be true. He felt pretty all right in a number of spots. Like he was, you know, he was a little bit of a high roll in that last game, but he was 22 points as a 5 energy play. At several points, he's a 5 energy thing for Hela to bring back that then puts even bigger numbers into play. He's really kind of felt like a chamber level upgrade to this deck. Where like certainly feels like he's making what's going on here a little bit better, but I also don't think I would describe him as making or breaking the deck. Previously, this archetype had been playing cards like Legion in that slot, and there's definitely going to be a number of games where like Legion would win, where Dragon Lord can't, and vice versa, and I'm not sure that I definitely didn't play enough games to be like, this is a strict upgrade, but it was plenty playable and serviceable. We tried Dragon Lord and a few other things, and I really don't have any other ideas for him. We'll take a look at data once we've had some populate on Untapped, but I definitely think this card seems kind of narrow and clunky for what it's worth to start. The circumstances under which it ends up feeling powerful or tough.